We're here at the 2012 WR450F launch at Coffs Harbour. The development goal of the WR450F has been twofold. The first is to make it the best racer, and the second is to make it the most versatile bike out there. The key features of the new model are the new YZ250F style aluminium bilateral beam frame, and it's specially developed for enduro use. Inside that we fitted a fuel-injected 5-valve 4-stroke 450cc engine. We've got YZ suspension front and back, KYB style, the same as you get on your YZ250 and 450F. In addition to that, we've got our all-new bodywork based around the YZ250F. Our new ergos, it's much smaller, more compact, slightly shorter and slightly lower, so it suits a wider variety of rider. Today we're riding with Boris Everson from Coffs Harbour Detour. We're going to go on a variety of trails through to Boris's place where he's made a grass track, do some testing, and then we're heading out on a massive trail ride through the Coffs hinterland, through to Dorrigo. And the sort of conditions you'll find out there are everything really. There's mud, there's clay, there's even a bit of dust, there's rain, sunshine, you name it, all sorts of weather, all sorts of conditions. A really good test of man and machine.
Awesome bike this year with the fork and the frame and the back shock, the way it's all set up. Really impressed, and the idea of being able to tune the bike to suit the terrain really suits us really well.
They've improved a lot of areas that I wanted some improvement in. The smoothness of the bike, they've changed the crank balance factor, the remapping of the engine, other little niceties that they've done within the motor has made it much smoother, and it doesn't chug quite as much down low. So I was very, very happy with the smoothness and the tractability of the motor, particularly with the ease of changing the mapping of the motor, where you can plug in, change that mapping. It's very, very easy just to change whatever you need to get the characteristics that you want.
It's always nerve-wracking when you replace a bike like the WR450 as it was, which was such a reliable bike and a favourite in the bush, with something that's quite radically different. You know, the chances of getting it wrong are pretty high, but they really have nailed it. It was time for it to go EFI, it was time for it to update the frame, certainly needed new fork, and that's certainly what they've delivered.
It's a whole new ball game when we're all comparing mappings and we're changing mappings and ignition timings, that type of stuff.